Computers are now essential tools for generating, managing, and transmitting information in the pharmaceutical industry. Earlier, sharing research data was time consuming for chemists and biologists. They had to manually share information, which could delay progress. Early use of computers in pharmaceutical industry. Computers were first introduced in pharmaceutical industries in the 1940s, mainly for accounting purposes. In the early days, drug discovery was based mostly on trial and error basis. Researchers would test different substances and observe their effects. It was slow and efficient process. The 1960s to 1980s, its advancements in computer use. Now, if we think of the 1960s as the Dark Ages and the 1970s as the Middle Ages, pharmaceutical research, the 1980s can be called the Renaissance. Renaissance means a period of revival or renewed interest in something, especially after a decline. In this context, it refers to a time when pharmaceutical research advanced significantly. The 1980s mark a period of great progress in pharmaceutical research, particularly with the use of computers. In the early 1990s, no company wanted to invest in supercomputers. It seems like the market for supercomputers wouldn't grow. However, the CEO of Cray Research took a bold step. He visited the CEO of Eli Lilly, a pharmaceutical company, and offered to sell them a supercomputer at a price they couldn't resist. Supercomputer, a powerful computer used for complex calculations and simulations like predicting how a drug will work in the body. His strategy worked. Eli Lilly bought the supercomputer and soon other companies like Merck, Bristol, Myers, Squibb, and Johnson also purchased or leased supercomputers to stay competitive in the pharmaceutical industry. The role of statistical modeling in pharmaceutical R&D. Now let's talk about statistical modeling, which is another important aspect of pharmaceutical research. Statistical modeling, a method used to analyze and interpret data in drug development. It helps predict how a drug will behave in the body by studying patterns and relationships